Yo, what's going on? How's everybody doing? Welcome back to another video. We're gonna go ahead and jump straight into the reading for today. As I said on the last video, I've got 5 different readings or 5 different decks. So we're gonna try to make the most out of it, right? If you guys are going through anything up front, I hope you guys get through it. You know what I mean? From the bottom of my heart, hopefully, you know what I'm saying, you get through it. Always remember that in tough times, the highest power will give his toughest missions to his strongest soldiers. So just remember that. I ask you just guys, just go ahead and clear your minds, you know what I'm saying? Let's allow these things to resonate on the zone. If you're thinking about anything, let's just try to clear it away and let anything that if it pops back up during this reading, then it was a confirmation for whatever it is that you're doing. Let's go ahead and just realign our chakras with a little bit of music from our singing bowl. Okay, here we go. All right, so the first one we're gonna go ahead and start with our ancestral deck. Right, so I'm trying to start with this one. So I'm just gonna push these to the side. All right, let's see. Let's see what our ancestors are talking about. Spirit, what messages do you have for us? Okay, the first one we have is Moon and Star. It's your first ancestral message. A symbol of love, faithfulness, and harmony that exists in the bonding between man and woman. So you might be getting into a relationship, or if you are in a relationship, it's that special connection that you found with somebody. Okay. But feel free, even though whatever I say, because it's just my opinion. Feel free to think of how whatever resonates with you. So whatever else resonates with you, then that might be that most likely is a possibility that your ancestors are guiding you in that direction. So whatever it is that you resonate when I do these readings, then just feel free to also take in consideration of your spiritual guidance as well. Spirit, what are the messages you got for us? So we have this symbol right here, and it says, that which cleanses and removes bad luck, a symbol for good fortune and sensitivity. It encourages regular requests for good or means from God. So make sure you guys are giving some requests to the higher power as well, right? Whatever it is that you want in life, whether it be materialistic or spiritual, whether you want to be happy, if that's your ultimate goal, make sure you guys are talking to the higher power and wishing for those things. If you want to move a specific location, not saying they're always gonna, have you move to that specific location, but it could be like a certain location. Like you want to move to the city, you want to move to the island, you want to move to, the forest, wherever it is, make sure you guys are giving that them questions to the higher power, right? And this card that came out, it also like pretty much banishes bad luck, like removes negative energy, anything that's a blockage that could be stopping you or preventing you from reaching your goals. Feel free, because you are free to, if you have a notebook and pen, to write it down as I speak or as I show you. If you want to pause the video, just do a quick sketch. You're more than welcome. Very nice check out for this tonight. So we have this message, and it's a good farmer. I just planted some plants outside. Starting to get more of myself, more self-reliant, because you never know, something happens. At least so if you got the abilities and to you don't have to be a full-on farmer, but if you got the abilities to grow yourself some crops, some plant-based meals, some salads, some greenery, anything that's edible, I definitely encourage you guys to do so. So this is good farmer, a symbol diligence, and hard work. Right? So as we know, farmers do work hard, right? Extremely hard. And that's what it could be. Like you could be, finding yourself, being diligent and hard working, like you're determined, you know what I mean? You get up, you do what you gotta do, like type of thing. Regardless if the odds are against you, you still have it. What are the messages for us? So the next one we have is time changes. Time change is like that thing, with the sand. You like turn it upside down and the sand comes out, like one of them old timers they used to use back in the day. No condition is permanent, whether to be good or bad. So the fortune should not boost, and the less fortunate should not give up. So just keep that in mind, right? Everything happens in time is what I'm picking up on. Keep in mind that no matter what you're going through, you always have to remember that it's never. I don't know why I had to look back at the card. It's never a situation where it's not going to end, right? Everything has its time. Everything is limited to the time. Like nothing lasts forever. Good or bad things don't last forever. So if you're going through bad things, bad timing, ensure you remember that. Like it's not gonna last forever, it's temporary. And if you're going through good times, ensure you're stacking up. If you got that pay coming in, or you got whatever it is, food, resources, make sure you're stacking up on the resources, because it's not gonna always be that great. If you're in your prime, take pride in that. Take advantage of that prime and lock them resources away. You don't want to be out here going crazy, because it's not always gonna be like that way. You know what I mean? Okay, so that's gonna end this short reading for this one. Now we're gonna do we'll do astrology now. See what you got for your astrology. Okay. What messages do you have for my astrology? You give me pure messages. Hold on. I be trying to get one at a time. That way I already know it's true right now. Okay. So we have waxing crescent. Don't worry about the I always add you videos like I always switch it around anyway, because I was just about to say don't worry about it, get back if you don't want to switch it around. But by the time y'all see this video, it's gonna switch it around. So waxing crescent is your first message from the astrology lab. The waxing crescent follows the new moon. During this phase, the moon is at 0.1% to 49.99% lit. This phase is extremely helpful for beginning to manifest those new moon intentions you set for yourself, as the waxing crescent brings more light into your life. This phase gives you a chance to test out your goals with some refreshed energy. Here you can really appreciate fruitful possibilities unfolding in your life. People born in this phase are typically ambitious, curious, and adventurous. So you seem like you're, ambitious, curious, and adventurous. So yeah, keep getting out there and keep doing what you're doing. This is coming from waxing crescent, which is, as I said, in the astrology deck. So just keep that in mind. Feel free, like I said, feel free at any moment to pause the video, write what you've done. If you gotta get a pen and notepad, just go ahead and pause the video. Take advantage of that. Take advantage, you can pause the video and go handle your things and do what you gotta do to memorize this information, right? Very informative. This stuff that I'm doing right now is very informative. It's all written down for us, so we're just learning as we go, right? I was gonna say, I thought there was a card missing. Okay. Spirit, what other message you got for us? We got fixed. Fix. There we go. Taurus, Leo, Scorpio, and Aquarius are defined as having the fixed qualities within the zodiac. These signs are stubborn and will not give up in a fight. Do not cross a fixed sign. They do not often forget someone who has done them wrong. They are dedicated and loyal to their loved ones and fiercely protected. They experience some of the deepest and most long-lasting relationships of all time. Fixed signs with a strong presence are hard to forget. Okay. All right. Let's keep going. So like I said, it's gonna be less talking when I do these type of readings because they're pretty much already written down what its intended purpose is for these specific cards, like informative cards that have like certain signs and things. So these type of readings, you just take a second, just listen in. It's just really just informative and it's really just educational, so that even if you are not these signs, you can learn from what a sign could possibly do. That way, if it comes up, you can reflect on it and be like, all right, cool, I know what to do, and it could probably give you solutions. You know what I mean? So this is just like, it's like school, like, you know what I mean? It's just educational. So feel free to just listen in as I read off, and then we can piece it together, right? Spirit, what message do you have? Next we got Pisces. Excuse me. Symbolized by the fish, Pisces are full of compassion and kindness. They are the most spiritual and physically connected of all in the zodiac wheel, approaching life from a space of faith and empathy. Intuitive, gentle, and selfless, they are humanitarians who feel tremendous pain for the world's problems, but they may not be great about communicating their own pain or needs. Represented by the planet Neptune, Pisces are powerfully connected to the sea and enjoy spending time in the water. So as I said, if you're a Pisces, this could resonate with you. If not, you may know a Pisces or you may come across a Pisces, right? It's important when you listen to readings that you're into any general reading, or even if it's a personal reading, or even if you're doing a personal reading, a word of advice is, when it comes on the spirit, right? We all know that spirit has its own timing on things. So never feel like it's gotta be happening in the past or it's gotta be happening in the present. And in fact, it could happen in the past, present, or the future. It could be something that's prepping you for something. You know what I mean? So always keep it open-minded, and that's one of the best advices I can give to you guys. Always be open-minded to things, right? Not fully open-minded to everything. Like, you gotta use your, you know what I mean? Sometimes you gotta use your instincts. But when it comes on to tarot reading, if you're into a general reading, not everything's gonna be spot on, but sometimes things might happen in the future. That's when I say open-minded, because I don't want people to take it overboard, like, oh, be open-minded, try new things, and not everything is a good trying, you know what I mean? Not everything in this world holds a positive light, you know what I mean? Alright, let's see. Alright, Spirit, what the message you got for us? We'll do one more and then that will conclude our astrology deck, and we'll move on to the next one. We're doing a deck of 4. So the last one you have for your astrology deck today, or for this reading. I don't want to say today because if God be willing, I should be scheduled to do another reading tonight, or whenever you see this recorded, it'll be another reading after this. You know what I mean? Not like directly after, because I have a video in between that, like just me speaking. But expect 2 full readings from me a day, if God be willing. And then you'll catch like 2 just reminders, I call them just little motivational speeches to you guys, you know, to keep you guys on your pivot type of thing. You didn't watch them, cool. But it's up to you, your choice. So we have Charon. I apologize if I'm not saying it to your standards, but this is how I say it. Charon. Let's see. Charon. Okay. This asteroid is named after Charon, the centaur, a wounded healer in Greek mythology. In astrology, Charon represents a deep wound in our souls and our attempts to heal one or deny. Sorry, let me read that. Charon represents a deep wound in our souls and attempts to heal or deny the pain. This wound can arise in relationships and mental health situations unless properly attended to. For those experiencing personal transit to their own natal Charon, the universe wants you to process some psychological truths so that you can come out stronger. Okay, so yeah, hopefully y'all got that. I was having a little trouble, as you guys saw, reading and understanding it, so I'm just trying to understand, but I don't really like forcing it, you know what I mean? I just kind of just go with it. And then what I do is, if I don't understand it now, if it comes across again and I keep reading, then I understand it. But as we know in life, if something is not meant for us to understand at that moment, we just wouldn't understand it. You know what I mean? Sometimes it takes more lives. But if you guys got it, great. If you didn't, it's just not your time right now. So we're not going to spend too much time on that, right? Because we're a spiritual channel. We believe that things are meant to happen. It was meant for us to read it, but it probably wasn't meant for us to narrate on. Maybe you got it. That's your message. You know what I mean? So I'm just being transparent. Like, I'm not gonna come on YouTube and act like I know everything. I'm gonna be 100. Like, if I don't know it, I'll tell you guys I don't really understand it. But that's okay, because this channel is about growing, right? This channel is growing, so am I, right? Okay, so we're gonna put these to the side. No, we done that. I got 5, so there's not really much decks I gotta choose from right now, but we're just gonna go with the flow. Well, I'm trying to get with the ones that are really like take a lot of reading, you know what I mean? Because the other ones like definitely my manifestations coming last. So this one is crystals, right? So I'm just trying to keep it in the educational. And then after this, we're gonna see what comes on her. I'll state my opinions. These are like picture decks. I'm gonna show y'all. Like this now, this one says 9 of Wands, which does have a meaning to it. But however, I have a preference to just look at the card, and whatever pops in my mind, whether good or bad, I just speak it, and it might resonate with y'all. So I just speak it, like, you feel me? But that would be this. This would be after the crystal one. I'm gonna kind of do it in a motion to kind of just do it like educational first, like, you know, things that are directly on the card, things that, you know, like I said, if I read off what Pisces is, like for example, Pisces here, if I read off what Pisces is, that just means that, okay, somebody's going on with Pisces. You know, naturally you're gonna gain some knowledge from it, right? The last one is gonna be our manifestation. So just stay tuned. If you would like to see these, if you feel like you got some information, you know, my work is done. If you would like to see more and learn more, then just continue on with the next reading. We'll probably got another, say 5, maybe 10, 20, 30, another 30 minutes tops or max to this reading. So feel free to stay if you wish to continue. I don't want to force you to stay, so you know what I mean. But if you wish to continue, we'll just go ahead and we're gonna for the people that want to continue watching, we're gonna go ahead and go with here. And if you're busy, I encourage you guys to put me on audio. You know what I mean? You don't have to sit there and watch me physically unless you want to see the cards. But if you're fine with doing dishes and having me in your earbud, or you're driving and you can't physically watch a video, you want to just have me in your earbud, you know what I'm saying? I'm all for that. Okay, guys. So let's see. Next is going to be our crystals. Okay. My goal really when I do these channels and I do these videos is really just to teach. Right? I believe in each one method. I've heard it, I've adapted it, and now I run it. So it's like each one. I feel like we all should help each other. You know what I mean? Unfortunately, there's people out here that are nasty and cruel, whatever. I'm not a part of that cult, so I'm out here just trying to be me. Like, feel me? So that's why I'm just calm and collect when I'm doing these videos, because at the end of the day, I'm trying to be as transparent as possible, as if you were sitting in the room with me. You know what I mean? Like, I wouldn't be saying for me, especially a reader. Like, you feel me? These people, this tarot readers out here being weird. Nah, I ain't saying nobody's name, but I'm just saying people be. Like, you be seeing so much in tarot communities these days, it'd be like hatred, like you be dissing other people or talking about other people, like, you know what I mean? I ain't talking about people that fire back for people that's trying to expose them. I'm talking about people that started the drama, like, nah, fam, chill. But you really have people that be entitled, they feel like certain things is theirs. I'm already knowing, I'm a small YouTube channel, but don't be surprised if people start coming up with some craziness. And I'm gonna say this on this video first. I'm already knowing, like, I'm already knowing my source and what I could provide. So I'm already knowing there's gonna be some weird stuff after this. Like, after my channel started doing it crazy and what, because I do this daily. You know what I mean? I do this daily. Like, this is daily for me. You feel me? That's just me. This is every day. This is a ritual. So competing ain't no competition, because I'm competing against myself. But somebody will get burnt out trying to compete, because it's like, number one, you're gonna be trying to post more videos. It's like, nah, fam, like, you know, let them do them. Like, I ain't worried about that. You know what I'm saying? But I already do it because I'm seeing it. Like, I'm seeing it happen. Like, I'm seeing it's a lot of hatred when somebody feels entitled to a certain position. Crazy. I just encourage you guys to stay away from all of that. Like, it ain't worth it. You want peace, you don't want drama, trust me. Spirit, what crystals do you have for us? Now, I got the crystal book here, so we're going to go ahead and read off this book. Whatever comes out is the education that they wanted me to share with you today. So, your ancestors are giving you information. Let's make sure we're soaking this in. If you don't understand it, that's okay. You know what I mean? Play the video as much time as possible, and we'll get it. Let's get it. Everyone, message about my crystals. We got Lamar. First to fire is your message from this one. But stay tuned. I will read it off as I go. The fire volcanoes creates islands in the midst of the ocean. Ceaseless churn. I was born of fire, Lamar reminds those who don't see beyond her swirling layers of turquoise, blue, and sea green. I'm sorry, you guys, hold on. Like I said, this is a channel we guys be raw cut. And right now, my chapstick we just put on. It's already coming off. I like to be very comfortable when I do these readings. So, just gonna take a little commercial break. I'm doing a lot of reading, so my lips are getting dry. Thank you guys for staying tuned. Appreciate it. Okay. So is Lamar. Start over. The first volcanoes creates islands in the midst of the ocean's ceaseless churn. I was born of fire, Lamar reminds those who don't see beyond her swirling layers of turquoise blue and sea green. Look below your surface emotions and find the fire within the water. Fire creates earth, solid ground from which new things can grow. When you're drowning or simply ready to calm your own space, a place to make a stand or a private island paradise, Lamar will help you find your core fire, the values that ground you. And Lamar Consales, when you can't fathom the motives of the people around you, look beyond their water to see their fire. This is where you'll find true understanding. It's crazy because fire can burn things, but also fire can move, is what they were saying. Fire can also be your grounded, right? All right, let's see. All right, spray all the message they got for us. Next one we have is amethyst, and it says expand into wonder. Okay? Imagine lying on your back, looking up at the endless indigo twilight at night's first stars appear. Feel the freedom of being a small part of this vast and deepening dance in the glooming between day and night. This peaceful, joy-filled wonder is Amethyst's gift. It starts in your head and swirls up into your head. Whoa. It starts in your heart. I am so sorry, guys. I'm clearly having a trouble reading right now. It starts in your heart and twirls up into your head, encouraging you to dream your brightest future and step into your wisest self. Magic exists in life's interstitial spaces. Amethyst will tell you, find your magic, your expansiveness in the moment between your in-breath and your out-breath. In the space between day and night, or in the soft, gooey selfness that exists. Always where your head meets your heart. Always where your head meets your heart, okay? All right, okay. Let's continue. Like I said, I don't want to spend too much time on one card. I just want you guys to kind of get a feel of it, get some education with the crystals. Understand if you don't understand it right now, it's just not for you right now to understand, but at least you heard it. So, normally how we learn is when you heard something, you get notified of it, like you recognize it after you heard it the second time. So say you heard something, then you recognize it, then it just starts to sink in. Sometimes you learn over it, you know what I mean? And sometimes it takes you a minute. And that's okay, but it's all about you taking your time with things, So, we're all in different times in the universe, right? What are the messages I got for us? What are my crystals? So we have carnelian, and it's get curious is your message. Okay. My last video I did of this, I sped it up. I'm not gonna speed this one up. I was still that was my first video actually doing them all one time, so I'm pretty used to it now. I've did it before, so I kind of got but that's I just wanted to let y'all know that if y'all saw my first video where I came away from just doing one deck per video, I decided to just put all my 5 decks in one video. That way, if you're watching it, got your popcorn, you want to actually learn something thoroughly learn something, at least you have multiple chances in one video to learn everything that I could offer, right? I just wanted to let you guys know that. Someone told me just throw it out there, in case you guys find it funny that the other one was old fast, that's why. Carnelian has traveled trade routes, privy to love letters and learn ancient secrets scribed on scrolls and stored in cathedrals of learning like the great library of Alexandria and the house of wisdom in Baghdad. Get out and see the world, carnelian and gorgeous, leading you strength and fortitude for the travels ahead. Carnelian will hop a ride with any passing caravan, following the wandering of merchants and messengers to their next destination. This ancient talisman, curiosity doesn't stop with earthly journeys. Carnelian emulates escorted the deed, providing safe passage into whatever lies beyond the setting sun. Life's an adventure if you allow it to be. Carnelian reminds you, get curious. Okay. Alright, we got one more to go for the crystal deck. One more. Then we're going to move on to our Monday's Tarot, or I like to call it Mystic Tarot, because I mean today is not Monday, it's Sunday, but what I was trying to get with that. Oh, it could be Sunday today when I'm recording, but it could be Tuesday when you're watching. So I will say Mystic Tarots. But the box is Monday Tarots. But it's not Sunday today that I'm recording. It's probably not going to be Sunday when you're watching. I mean, it's not Monday today when I'm recording. It's probably not going to be Monday when y'all watch the video. You know, so that's why I like to say Mystic Tarots. But even though the box is Monday's Tarots. Y'all get it. Okay, Spirit, what message you got for us? Do that one more time. We want one. Spirit, can you give us one more? What do you need? And this is coming from, well, the crystal is chrysocolla, and the message is what do you need up top. That's why I'm reading it. I read the crystal down below, and then at the top is what I think is the message for the day. Well, for the reading, sorry. Keep saying day, but do more than one reading. Chrysocolla. Without water, chrysocolla is simply oxidized copper and silica. But add water, the element of both flow. The element of both flow. And emotion, and voila, magic happens. Water is magical. If you doubt it, imagine our planet without it. With a little H2O, not only does that copper and silica become rather remarkable, it becomes a stone that the Egyptian queen Cleopatra never left home without. Chrysocolla knows that at any moment we're all just a few water drops away from complete transformation, that each of us can become a person who adds color and dimension to our world. What do you need to bring into your life or your psychic? Chrysocolla asks, to allow you to shift and grow. Because if chrysocolla is appearing, it's time. Alright, that's going to conclude this reading for the crystals. Now, just give me 2 seconds. I'm just going to reorganize or reorient my situation here. Just going to try to put everything that I've read over to be a little more organized, you know. Just going to maneuver these over here. Awesome to say, where's my cards? Alright, cool. We're going to put these over here. Bam. And because I ain't got a big enough desk to put, so I'm just gotta put these over. Y'all not gonna see them right now, but I'm gonna go ahead and like the last when I'm finished, I'm just gonna go ahead and I need a thumbnail. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get my thumbnail. So I'm gonna put them over, tilt the camera. Y'all will see it. Y'all will see what I'm talking about. So let me just match these up real quick. Give me 2 seconds. Appreciate you guys. Patience. Remember, patience is key to life. Patience is key. You wanna understand true peace. Learn patience. All right. I'm only trying to do them right because I know I'm gonna have to do a picture later. So I'm just trying to, save time. Because if you do something, might as well do it right the first time. What's the point of coming back to do it? Might as well do it now. Get out, do it. That's good advice too for y'all. All right, cool. Okay, so we gotta do that set up. As you can see, I got them pretty much like that, but in a neater fashion. Let me just move these over. I'm really just trying to make sure these get, I'm probably I'm gonna overlap these. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, that's clean. See, you gotta take pride in your work, you guys. You take pride in your work, no matter what you do, you're gonna feel better about it. Now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna overlap. Y'all won't see it. Y'all won't see the thumbnail. Like, okay, I see why he took so long with that. Y'all gonna see what I'm talking about. Give me 2 seconds. I promise you, it's worth it. This thumbnail's gonna be worth it. Gotta make sure you take pride in your work. Okay. So now, these right here, we're gonna do Mystic. Says money is terrible. We're gonna do Mystic Tarot. That's what we're gonna call it. Because it don't say Mystic, and I do be putting that in my title. It says Mystic up top. But it also says money is terrible. We're just gonna call it Mystic Tarot because it could be any day. Doesn't necessarily be Monday. BS, positivity, anything that goes on the spiritual realm happens every day. 7 days a week, my person. Oh my God, my girl, whatever. Whatever you see. Alright. Let's get it. Let's go. Alright, Spirit, what message do you have regarding the Mystic deck? With the Hermit. You could be decided to be by yourself more often, like a hermit crab, that's the famous saying. You could be self-reflecting on a lot of things, a lot of people around you, taking inventory of the friends you keep, the family you hang around. You know what I mean? And this is kind of helping you to realign your situation, They always say nobody can do it better than you can, or, in some way in that shape. Like, it's important to understand that a lot of things, if you could do it by yourself, sometimes you're better off doing it by yourself. So you might be understanding that and seeing these things come into place and seeing things come to light. And you might be moving like a hermit crab nowadays, right? Because I see the hermit. That's the hermit. When I think of that, that's how I think. Like, so it resonates with y'all, but it definitely looks like a mirror in front of her. So it definitely seems like you're reflecting on you're self-reflecting on things. Okay, let's see. Spirit, what other messages you have for the Mystic deck? Oh. Queen of Swords. So maybe, right, just maybe, because you've been reflecting, you might have been unleashing your true potential. If this is a female, this realigns perfectly. If you're a male and you've been dating, you've been with a significant other that's been started to pull away from a lot of things, has also been doing reflecting on herself. She might be a true one and only true queen, might be really, adapting like what it really means to be a woman and be sustainable. And not talking the traditional way, I'm talking about like having the principles, the morals to unpack. You know what I mean? Understanding that things go both ways. A lot of times do happen where a lot of guys or girls try to play it like one side. Relationship goes both ways. Don't do something behind closed doors that you wouldn't want her to do. Say me for a girl, don't do something behind closed doors that you wouldn't want him to do. It's gotta go both ways. You know what I mean? So, as I said, if you're a girl and this can apply to you, you're reflecting on things, you're bringing on your powers more, which is now making you and really establishing you as the queen that you wish to be. Yeah, man. You now found a woman that's realigning herself and establishing to the queen that she wants to be. You know what I mean? So yeah. Perfect. 1 second, let's give it a quick shuffle. Great. Other message I got for us on our Mystic deck. You have 3 of Cups, right? All I could say with this one, what is picking up in my mind isn't positive, right? But just be careful, as I said before. Make sure you guys understand and know fully, and it's very important to self-reflect. Take your time, because when you have a lot of things around you, we're often on go, we don't sit there and realize. The reason why I'm seeing is the build-up. I see 3 cups, I think of a love triangle, right? It seems like there's a heart, somebody's love is being shared with 3 individuals. If you're a woman, it could be, 2 men involved, or a female, how you get done. If you're a man, it could be 2 women involved, or a man, I don't know how you get done, you know what I'm saying? But somebody's sharing one heart. It's one heart going around, one love connection, and everybody's sharing it between 3 people. Now, typically, 2 people. If you're aware of this and you're all for it, then okay, good job and stuff. I don't really know what to say with that. But if you're not for it, this is probably why Spirit wants you, if you haven't already, to do some self-reflecting. Ensure you take an inventory of the people you hang around. If this individual, this connection that you shared isn't up for keeps, isn't yet yours, apparently, because they're sharing their love around, and you're not really giving this person, you're not wanting to share. This is why Spirit wants you to reflect and to be your highest power self, so that these things does not keep coming into your life. Because if you're getting a love triangle and you guys are going back and forth trying to share love, you shouldn't be having that. You should be able to have somebody, one person, to love unconditionally. Now, if you're aware of it, then fine. But this is for you if you do not like love triangles, and this is what I'm picking up on. Not saying that this card fully could represent this all the time, but when I see this card at this exact very moment, this is what I think. So, with that being said, like I said, if you're not aware of this, then do some self-reflecting, some inventory. We're trying to get these people that are not in our best selves and are not bringing on our highest good to get up out of our lives. So I'm sure you guys are doing some self-reflecting, right? Well, one more card for the Mystics. So far, there's some self-reflecting is your message. Spirit, what messages do you have for us? Star. So this could be confirming it. When I see star, of course, I'm picking up that you could be one of a kind, because even though these stars look identical, they're all different. They all have different stories to tell. And I feel like you're really, by you being self-reflective, by you being self-reflective, It's not bringing out the queen in you, or like I said, if it's a male and you have a female, then that is what it is. Being the queen is gonna help you prevent this from happening, this love triangle that you're not really with. By you preventing that, you've now found your glow. Like a star, you found your glow. So ensure you guys are self-reflecting. Regardless of your circumstances, always make sure that you're taking inventory of your friends and family and the relationships you keep. If you do not like the person's characteristics, you need to be making sure you're paying attention to how the person treats you, how they talk to you, how they communicate with others. Do they walk up to others and be all extra friendly? You gotta look at stuff like that. It's very important because that's gonna affect your day-to-day life. That's gonna affect how you see the person. That's gonna affect them how you go to work, how you do whatever thing you do, whatever work that you do, whatever you love and you call it work. Then how you go to work. How you do whatever you do, how you eat, how you sleep is going to affect you because especially if you're in a relationship with this person. So make sure you guys take an inventory of friends and families you should keep around, right? We're gonna leave that here. Our last deck, what they say, our final or our last but not least, is our manifestation. Let's see. Okay. Alright, let's see what's going on with our manifestation deck. That's what y'all been waiting for. Yeah? Let's get it. Y'all see me, I'm calm, I look a little tired because I've been working anymore, It's good. It's around 12 o'clock though, so it's expected. It's definitely expected. We'll be working, we'll be hustling. Alright. Spirit, excuse me, what message I got for us regarding our manifestation? Shine. You want to know you're shining. Make sure you understand with every rainy day without rainy days, flowers can't bloom, flowers can't blossom. So you always gotta remember that. In order for you to shine, you're gonna have rainy days. So just want to put that out there. I feel like that resonates with the card. Right? So yeah, you guys are shining. You guys might have, like I say, you might have gone through something regarding mystic deck. You might have gone through something, and now you're shining. You've started taking inventory of your friends, family you keep. Now you're starting to glow. Now you have no more blockages, no more things that are preventing you from doing what you gotta do, right? Spirit, what are the messages as far as the manifestation do you have for us? Please give us some messages, some guidance, some answers. Alright, we have trust the universe. It's very important that you trust the process, trust the universe, trust the situation will be well. You need to have faith, right? A lot of times people go around saying that they don't believe in this or that. Spirit is not supposed to be scientifically proven. It's that belief yet halfway of the mountain, right? You gotta complete this journey. Why do you think scientifically proven these men and women that are up there halfway in the mountain, they have broken injuries, right? They were supposed to what they call it, collapse or I want to say they were supposed to basically, I'm trying to find out where they say submit to the injuries, basically. Let's say submit to the injuries. They were supposed to collapse when they got that broken leg, that broken ankle, that busted lip, but they didn't. Why? Because they believed that they could do it. They had the soul spirit. They was probably praying. I don't know the religion, but what I'm saying is people do amazing things because they believe they can do amazing things. They believe they can set the bar higher. Anyway, as long as you have that belief in you, it doesn't matter because you're going to continue to do it until you achieve or until you perish. But either way, you're going to continue to fight. And people's going to really be like, yo, through all of that, he still fought or she still fought. Because you have belief. So the Spirit's asking you to trust the universe, trust the process. Relax, take your time. It's okay. You're not going to get it overnight. That's fine. That's fine. Relax. Trust the process. 2 years later, you're like, whoa, God's up there talking my toes. So then I'll tell you, big flex, that's what he do. Like, for real. Alright. Trust the process, trust the universe, trust the spirit. Trust that everything will be okay. Spirit, what the message of regarding our manifestation. Alright, I'm gonna pull that one on because I resonated for it. Work through your feelings. Very important message. Very important message. This is very important. This is actually one of the greatest messages to ever hit Earth, because it's like, yo, when you feel down, that is meant to break you. That is supposed to happen. You are supposed to feel tempted to sit down, relax, you're tired, go sleep. The only time I say take a nap when you're tired is if you're about to drive somewhere. Don't go driving when you're tired. But if you're tired and you're gonna hit that little workout, do that little workout. You gotta read a little book till you fall asleep. Do it till you fall asleep. As long as you're not putting yourself in danger. That's all I can say. But I'm saying for people where you feel drowsy, you're feeling, as long as you're not gonna get behind the wheel and drive, try that craft for 10 minutes. You don't even have to do it fully like how you normally do. You can do it for 10 minutes and you don't even know what happens. Sometimes when you don't want to do something and you get into it and you do it for 10 minutes, you end up actually continuing the process, regardless of that you didn't feel good at first, because you get yourself in that motion again, and then, like they say, all you have to do is start. Once you start the activity, everything else happens naturally. So just let it happen. Take 10 minutes, just tell yourself, yo, I'm gonna do this for 10 minutes, and you trick your mind out of the comfort zone, because the mind is gonna be like, all right, cool, just 10 minutes, and then by the time you do it, you did the whole thing properly. So you gotta work through them feelings. Well, one more to go. Alright. Spirit, what messages you got for us? Some message. Find a balance. Look, this is the perfect one to come up. I want to encourage. Oh, I'm sorry, y'all can't see that. Can y'all see that? Y'all can probably see that. Bam, find a balance. I'm gonna flip the video. I don't know why I keep saying that, but I just want to make sure I flip the video. Look, find a balance, right? Whatever it is that you want to do. If you want to do YouTube, cool. If you want to more exercise, cool. I'm gonna name off a few things that I do first, just naturally. If you want to read books, cool. If you want to, move away from your job that you're currently at, and you want to be self-reliant, and you want to, not have to depend on another source of income, depend on a different income. You want to work from home. Whatever it is you want to do, there's opportunities going to come your way, and God's going to send opportunities. You got to take them. You know what I mean? It's going to be scary, but there was this video that was posted, and it was like this guy, trying to have debate with this talk host guy, and the guy says, listen, the guy that was trying to have a debate, he was like, well, if I'm a worker, I do all the work, we should get paid, and then the host guy, he made a good point. He says, well, when you're a boss, you take all the risks, therefore you get all the benefits. What I'm saying is, it's going to be risky, but risk comes with a lot more benefits to it. So in case you're thinking that, I'm used to that steady pay, I'm used to that, that same money I know what I'm going to get, that's convenient. We pay a lot of money for convenience. I don't know if you noticed that, but look around in the world. Gas is at our dispense. Food is at our dispense. Everything that we need is right there in the touch of our palms. And guess what? We are paying for that. We are paying for conveniency. The most expensive objects in the grocery store is things that are very convenient, things that are already prepped, right? Snacks, prepped. A salad bowl, prepped. It's gonna be, it costs like $5-10 to get everything for a week for a salad, but then you're paying about $6 for that one bowl of salad. You see what I'm saying? So always understand that convenience comes with a larger cost. inconvenience things come with a lot of risk, but a lot more benefits to it. Plus, you learn on the way. I mean, you can't get no better than that. You learning and growing and grasping concepts of things, amazing. That's what concludes y'all reading. Give me a second, I gotta get my thumbnail. You know, I gotta get my thumbnail. 1 second. See, I'm got on different clothes and all that, so it's definitely gonna look different. Oh man, bro. Hey, listen, I apologize. Before I do that, right, we're gonna pull a card. We're gonna see what's the message for you. Compassion. Make sure you guys, like I said, make sure you guys are seeking that people are starting to show compassion for you. If not, they ain't showing compassion and they ain't showing that they care, get them out of your face. Hold on, y'all. It says compassion, right? Make sure I can see that. Compassion, right? Compassion, this is your message. People ain't showing you compassion on you. Maybe you need to start showing more compassion. To the people that show you compassion, we just are showing compassion to people that don't care about you. Make sure you're showing compassion to people that show you compassion. Make sure you're showing compassion to humanity. Don't be looking down on nobody that's down and all that you ain't done nothing wrong to you. If there's a guy on the street, respect that man's morals. You not have to spit on his face. Don't do all of that. Like, don't let people be in your. Don't even say something. Speak up to people that be doing that craziness to homeless people stuff. To steal people, they're human beings just because they ain't got what we got. They're human beings at the end of the day. They ain't do nothing to you. You feel me? So ensure you guys have compassion for other people that ain't done nothing wrong to you. They ain't do nothing wrong to you, and y'all are trying to do good and still maintain that humanity, because that's what Spirit wants you to do, right? Have compassion. But we're gonna go ahead and get this thumbnail in, as well as let y'all see the cards that, you know what I'm saying? Hold on, y'all. I'm gonna bring this up. Let's get this thumbnail. Let's get this thumbnail. Yeah. What do we look at? Hold on. Hope I got it. Hold on, so one more. Hold on. Yep. Hey, I'm doing this all on camera, like, for real. We will cut over here. But yeah, thank y'all so much for tuning in. I'll see y'all in the next video. Remember, if you liked it, you enjoyed it, you find it spiritual, connected, you find it educational, informative, all these things above, most importantly helpful, go ahead and click that thumbs up. Go ahead and subscribe if you're new and you're watching this channel and you enjoyed it, you made it to the end, congratulations. Also, if you would like to see a post notification, you can hit the bell. And I'll see y'all in the next videos. I wouldn't even just say readers no more, because I do motivational speeches as well. So motivational word play. I wouldn't say speeches because it's not really written, but motivational words. So words of encouragement. If you want to be a part of the channel, you want to get notified, just let me know. And I'll see y'all real soon in the next video, right? So yeah, keep it clean. Like I said, all the messages, take heed to it. You know what I mean? We're here for a reason. You got a reason to live. Keep moving, right? See y'all soon.